Nope. Wow, I have not been in here for a while. It's you again. I didn't catch your name during a little money-scattering encounter before. It's Kiryu. You always hang around this place? Yes, when I'm in Japan. I travel the world a lot, so I don't get to spend much time here. Don't you ever go home? I'll go home soon, on my next trip overseas. You live in another country? Guess when you're rich, that's an option. No, I live in a jumbo jet.
Nani?
A jumbo jet? Well, think of it as like a mobile home. When you're a global businessman, you spend more time in the air than anyone else. I have several private jets, and I switch between them depending on my mood. They're hanging at different airports around the world. Hangar space is at a premium with the soaring land prices these days, so it does cost me an arm and leg. Anyway, I guess you could say this place serves as my office while I'm in Japan. Welcome to Investment Fund, Kiryu-kun. Investment Fund? You wanted to know how I earn my wealth, didn't you? Yeah. Business may be booming right now, but there can't be too many people earning more money than they know what to do with. You must have a few tricks up your sleeve. Well, this is how it's done. I just sit here enjoying a drink and wait for the phone to ring. That's it. Sorry, I don't follow. Can you tell me a little more? I'm sure, but it might take a while to explain. You want me to go on? Please explain. Please, fill me in on the details. Okay, but let me warn you, this could get long. Feel free to zone out if you want to, it won't get you in trouble later. First, the investment fund raises capital from the customers who have extra savings stashed away. Then we invest its money in a people. We'll engage in business that we feel shows promise and return a portion of the profits we gain to our investors. In other words, we juggle money around the people we let it do all the real work. So you're basically a moneylender.
Yeah.
Well, not exactly. Money lends and profits to the interest they charge. We'll make our money by investing in all manner of things. We put our money into whatever gives us a return, from listed stocks to startup companies, movie productions, and even horse racing. You can call that investing if you want, but it sounds like a lot like gambling to me. But we bet to win, my boy! Although we used other people's money, we have failed investment cases. Nothing, so we don't just throw cash into any old venture. We do our best to ensure we lend money to only the businesses with a solid potential for a return. You make it sound easy. But well, finding the right people to invest in is no simple task, but they're out there if you know where to look. In fact, I found one right here. Here. You, Kiryu-kun! I hear you started up a respectable business of your own in Kamurocho recently. Whoa, you really have your ear to the ground, huh? How is it going? Any problems with cash flow? Hard to say. To be honest, I could be doing well or headed for rocky waters, and I wouldn't know either way. That's only to be expected. So, Kiryu-kun, you have two choices laid before you. Choices? You could boost your finances by contributing money to our fund, or by accepting an investment from us. The choice is yours. Huh? I understand why you want me to invest, but you're also offering to put money into my business? Of course! Although the money wouldn't actually be ours, it would be from someone contributing to the fund. And who would that be? We've adopted a rather unique system for our investment fund. We call it the Mutual Investment Trust. Okay. Put simply, whether invested or being invested in, the funds are exchanged between predetermined parties. For example, let's say you contribute to the fund, and we invested our money in the business of M-san in Sotenbori. If M-san then used that money in a successful business venture, the percentage of the profit would come back to the fund. It's pretty standard. Yeah, makes sense. The difference is in what happens next. If M-san then contributes to the fund, your business would be given priority for its investment. M-san originally made a profit through your contribution, so you should be rewarded for that, don't you think? So when I put in money, it only goes to this M-san, and when I take a cash injection, it's always from him too. That's right! You catch on quickly! Then why do we need to go through the fund?
Yeah.
Well, wouldn't it be quicker for M-san and me to just exchange money directly? Oh, come now, Kiryu-kun. How on earth would you find someone you could entrust with that kind of money? Our fund has all the connections to ensure that investments only go to trustworthy parties. That means you can contribute without fear of putting your money at risk. You have a point. I have to admit, I know next to nothing about investing. Yeah, you're far better off using your fund to send money to M-san. Okay, I get the picture. Phew. They just want to cut the profits. So, who would M-san be in my case? Well, we have candidates all over Japan. I'm the face of the fund here in Kamurocho, and we also have a representative in Sotenbori, Osaka. It's gonna be Majima, isn't it? Sotenbori, huh? I hear the nightlife industry is really booming over there with cabaret clubs and the like. That would probably be a good area to invest in now. They're saying the money I contribute would probably go to someone running a cabaret club in Sotenbori, huh? Someone like Majima, who I've never heard of. And the reverse is also true. Any money contributed by the individual in Sotenbori would come to you in Kamurocho. So, long story short, it's just a way of switching money around. However, we take a cut for commission, so you wouldn't get the full amount. That's just the way it is. By contributing to the investment fund, you can transfer money between two protagonists, Kiryu and Majima. However, the commission you pay reduces the total amount invested by a certain percentage. When you're short on money for your business, transferring money to from the other protagonist can help. That's definitely good, especially if we're going to start a new chapter. I'm going to switch over, and maybe the next chapter we can earn money as Majima and invest any spare money into Kiryu. Or maybe we could just spend money into Kiryu and just invest money as Kiryu and just withdraw it as Majima later so you can get a head start. That's going to take a while. That about sums it up, I guess. I think I get how the system works. As a gesture of goodwill, let me make a little contribution to your business, Kiryu-kun. You got 10 million yen. That's chump change for me right now. Do you want to give me all this? Use that money to make your business thrive. And if you make a profit, invest any extra cash you have with us. I feel like I was supposed to do this way before instead of just focusing on the real estate from the get-go. But oh well, Yakuza being Yakuza. Like I said in the beginning, we just juggle money. Our business relies on the people using the fund. Okay, understood. You got to know Fukushima, aka Mr. Moneybags. Interacting with them will gradually fill the friendship gauge. You can check the status of the gauge at any time to pause his completion list. Build your friendship with Fukushima and see what happens. I flew first class to try it out the other day. Did you know they put you next to a complete stranger? The nerve! I'll take my own plane next time, thank you very much. But never mind that. Shared item box, eh? Taken out freely by the other protagonist to Mr. Moneybags. Huh. That's only the inventory items. What happens if I get financing? However, I can't offer you any financing right now. It's a mutual investment until M-san and Sotenbori puts money into the fund. We don't have any cash to send your way. How about you put a little money in yourself? You might invest the money back into the fund. Yes, let's invest some money. You'd like to contribute money to M-san and Sotenbori? How about you put up 10 million yen to start with? Use the set amount. For new investors, it's better to set a limit. Once you get used to things, I'll raise the amount a little at a time. I get that there has to be a limit. Well, why is the amount fixed at 10 million? Can't I just start with a small investment? How small? 1 yen? 2? Tiny investments like that won't lead to any profit. What's the point? Well, it's just 10 million yen, okay? Fine. Good. Where are we then? So this time your contribution is 10 million yen. Are you ready to invest? Invest 10 million yen. Okay, now we're in business. I'll deduct our 15% commission and send the rest to M-san. Hopefully you'll make good use of it. 15%? Is that all? You gave me 10 million yen to start with. Are you taking a big loss? Oh, I'm not worried at all. The money will find its way back to me eventually. You just focus on your business, Kiryu-kun. Okay, if you say so. The next time I'll drop my commission to 10%. Come back when you have some money burning a hole in your pocket. Does right now count? No, I have to do it later. Or from Majima, anyway. Invest money. This time your contribution will be 100 million yen. Are you ready to invest? Okay, that concludes our transaction. M-san will get this money, buying us all 10% commission. Let's look forward to seeing what he does with it. For your next investment, I'm willing to drop our fee to 5%. You'd be a fool not to take me up on it. Welcome to the investment fund. Get financing. Yay, you got 45 million in funds. And invest some money in there. It'll be 1 billion yen this time. 1 billion yen, huh? Oh, it seems like you're no longer shocked by the amount. I'm numb to it now. Maybe this is what it's like for rich folks. Oh, nothing wrong with that. So, are you ready to invest 1 billion yen into the fund? Sure. You invested 1 billion yen. Okay, it's a done deal. Amazon will be sent the money after our 5% commission is deducted. Let's hope you use it wisely. You're hardly taking any cut at all now. Do you still make a decent profit? Well, you've earned us quite a bit of money already, Kiryu-kun. I have. Oh, fascinating, isn't it? That's just how the world of finance works. Well, as long as I don't get another finance king ruining the situation, I should be fine. Probably. Hopefully. Apparently, the common folk go to a conveyor-belt sushi bar. Sounds like they use to force-feed cattle.
Yakuza! Yakuza!
This is good, huh? I knew investing in you would be the smart decision. It still feels strange having other people turn a profit off my money when I'm not used to managing this kind of cash myself. And when you eat food, it's gone forever, but money sticks around after you use it. It just ends up in someone else's pocket. And that person spends it on another thing, and the money keeps flowing. The cycle goes on and on and on. I still can't wrap my head around that. Seems like someone's got to lose out in the end. If that ever happens, it's because they wasted it. Use money wisely and it will always pay off. This time the investment is 10 billion yen. That should be no problem for you, right? 10 billion yen, huh? That's not a number you'd ever hear in the Yakuza world. So, what do you think? Will you make the investment? I don't have enough money for that, no. We're backing out. Don't have to worry, you know. This time the investment is 10 billion yen. That should be no problem for you now, right? 10 billion yen, huh? That's not a number you'd ever hear in the Yakuza world. So, what do you think? Will you make the investment? Invest! You invested 10 billion yen. Yep, it's all there. 10 billion yen. So how much is a commission on a chunk of change like that?
Yeah?
Oh, no need for a commission anymore. Huh? What's this all of a sudden? I've been watching the way you've been spending money in your business dealings. How should I put this? You waste money like nobody else I know.
Nani?
Waste. From a professional perspective, your investment choices couldn't have been any worse. It's a miracle you actually made any profit. Had I that much cash at my disposal, I could have made more than tenfold what you did. But then I realized you weren't using the money to profit personally or enrich your life. You put it to use for the benefit of the town, as a matter of principle. As far as you're concerned, you gladly spend a fortune just to put a smile on people's faces. I've never known anyone like that before. Well, I'm a wealthy man and I have many acquaintances through investment fund. But I never made real connection with any of them. I wouldn't even recognize their faces after all. So when I saw the people of this town look up to you, I realized I got so caught up in the money game that I sacrificed everything else. And that's why you don't want a commission now? That's right. From now on, I want to focus on getting money to those people who know how to use it the right way. As long as that brings happiness to the people of the world, I don't care if I make nothing from it. Maybe then I'll feel less alone. I see. But you have one thing wrong. Huh? You may not be able to buy friendship with money, but it can bring people together. After all, we're friends now, right? Kiryu-kun! Your friend of Mr. Moneybags. Thanks a lot! It's good to have a friend like you, and just as good to have money! Jeez, isn't a better way to put that?